Everyone, this is the HB mine. We go there to pick up some bat monitors, and we're taking a tour of some people there. So you can see it looks like a bomb hit the middle of it there. All the houses are there, and we just kind of pan up the hill here, and the mine, the mill is there. And you look up the hill, and there's a big slit up there, and that's where the whole mine is. So there's about 700 feet of vertical development there. Kind of interesting. This is where the change room is. I don't know what this machine is. I didn't see it on the ground. Just noticed it in the aerial. So this here is the mill. It's really devastated in the last year. All these buildings here were actually standing last year. There was buildings there, and we're coming up to the administration. So we'll show you this stuff on the ground. So I had my birthday there. We stayed there for a couple of days, and we had kind of a little bit of a party and a tour. And we took some people into the mine there and showed them the buildings and also the inside of the mine there. So it was kind of a lot of fun. That Alexander's being Willie Fudor and Alexa's mom. So we took them in the mine with Pamela and myself, and we showed them the mine there. They hadn't been into it before. So yeah, so this is the main the mill and the concentrator, where there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. I can't believe how much it's deteriorated in the last year. Last year we went there last fall with Kevin, and we shot a bunch of video of it, and it's just completely collapsing now. Had a lot of snow last winter, and it did a lot of damage to it. But also, some of the buildings, there's been people who salvaged some building materials and stuff, and it hasn't helped their structural integrity of the buildings none. So, as you can see, there's big water tanks and chemical storage tanks inside this building, and all the electrical equipment is there. This is kind of a really cool shot. Looks like there's a big crusher at the top. It's close to where the main hall level is right there. And as you look down, and I didn't actually go on the ground and have a look at this, but that machine looks like a big jaw. I'm guessing probably a jaw crusher to crush the ore down before it went into the mill. And I wished I could have had a better look at that. I didn't really notice it till I got home and looked at it on the drone footage. It gives you such a great perspective. This part is actually had a fire there that burnt, was all overhead walkways and stuff. And it burnt that down quite a while ago. It's been quite a few years since that part of it, the in-feed from the mill, has been burnt down. But I think it's important to document this stuff. I mean, it's deteriorating so fast. It's not going to be that many years, and it's either going to be all cleaned up or just a pile of rubble, and you won't even tell where anything was there. So it's a pretty neat building. Yeah, she's breaking apart fast. You can see all the roof and the stuff is all collapsed. One thing that was really cool is we went in there and we saw there's a whole bunch of flotation cells in there and some huge tanks. We'll take you on the ground there. We can show you what's kind of left of that. This is a very well built building. It's just solid 2x4, the floors and stuff, and but it's still falling all apart. So when we fly over it this year, I've got a couple of things I want to show you. When we're looking at the roof here, and you can see a lot of stuff that you can't see without the drone. We'll just kind of swing around the end of the mill here. And one thing was really cool is they had a big electrical room last year. We walked right into it, and there was just rows and rows of panels, and all the electrical equipment was all still there and was all perfectly solid. And now it's completely gone. It's just a big pile of rubble. But we'll peek in there, and we can show you all the electrical equipment. You can see it from the drone flying over top of it. You can't see it on the ground. See, it's green there. See those kind of dark green panels? It's a big row of them. They had a whole bunch of skimmers, flotation cells for the mill, and you can kind of see the flotation cells. You see those big wheels, those big round wheels with the pulleys and stuff. Those are the flotation cells. You barely make it out now. All right, this footage is from less than a year ago when me and Kevin were there, and we documented this. And this really shows what we're trying to do with this channel. Here we are. We can document this stuff. And it's completely collapsed now and destroyed. You can't see it at all. And it's just fallen in that short of time. So what we're looking at here, these are flotation cells. So this is where after it goes through the concentrator, the lead and the zinc goes in there. They put some chemicals in there, and then they blow bubbles into it and make a froth. And then they skim the lead and the zinc mostly off. And that's part of the flotation process. They can float anything. It doesn't matter how heavy it is. Depends on the viscosity. So, yeah, this just completely amazes us that when we go back, it's just a huge pile of rubble and you can't tell what anything is. You just see a big pile of wood and scrap iron. This is the very bottom of the mill, and those are big tanks, and there's the ball mill. You can see a little bit of it today, but it's all completely, the whole basement was all intact and still standing. And when you see the drone, you'll see just some green boxes in the rubble, and that's the whole electrical room. And we're going to show you the electrical room and the original commentary from when we went through there less than a year ago, about 6 months ago. I guess it's probably still solid, right? Yeah, looks like a big electrical room up there. Oh yeah. A lot of motor controls in here. A lot of motors. But then you've seen motors on every one of those agitators. Each had a motor on it. So they would have had a switch for each one. All the copper wire and everything's been all taken out of here. Salvaged, pilfered, scavenged, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there was a woman that lived here, I guess, and she collected clothes, I guess. That's the story I heard. And that's where all these clothes came from. Have a look at the safe, Pam. It's a great big walk-in safe. I'm sure, yeah, just shut the door. I'm sure we can figure the combination out. How many possible combinations could there be?
Somebody should be in there.
More motivation.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, it's locked out.
Really? No.
Oh, no.
I don't think I could lock. Otherwise, it would have been locked a long time ago. I'm sure about a million people have played with it since it's been here.
Yeah, the door.
And I think these flotation cells are probably worth some good money. But they're all getting buried. See, they took all the motors off it. There's big freaking motors on it and skimmers. That's where they floated all the ore up. The ball mill I was telling you about. It's in here somewhere. These are big tanks here.
Oh, wow. It's all wood?
Yeah, they're all wood. And those would be the same as the ones that burnt down from outside. You see the same metal straps?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what...
Which they're made up exactly the same as those wooden pipes were. With those straps.
So is this the swelling of the wood that kept the top
Yeah. Yeah.
wax or anything?
Well, sometimes they cut it and then there's a groove in it. But yeah, they just basically pull it tight. Yeah, imagine another year or two, that'll be the end of this. It's all going to be down flat, about 2 feet high. Those are pretty old tanks, though. They don't make tanks like that for a long bloody time. Lead and zinc mostly. Yeah. Well, like with all mines, there's a little bit of gold and silver everywhere, but lead and zinc was making the money. All right, we want to get in here and see if we can find this ball mill. We're up at the very top level here now, so this is the shower. A pretty cool shower and stuff in here. So we're guessing this is probably going to be the last year. This is going to be standard. So let's get a couple shots of it. Toilet. Thought we'd get up to the very top here, but we can't quite make it up to the top level. Pretty sketchy though. Yeah, this is where those big tubs are. You can see from the bottom. There's agitators for them. They're made out of wood. That's pretty neat. We're all heading into the HB mine here today. So we're here with Willie and Alexa, her mom, and Pam, and we're going to head into this mine. There's a lot of cold air coming out of here, so we'll see what it looks like in here. This is my idea of a good time on a birthday. I'd be happier if I didn't have a birthday and I didn't get any older. So we're escaping from the thunder here. She's rumbling pretty good out here. The cool thing about a mine, the temperature and the weather and everything's always the same. Very stable environment. I was saying to Pam, it's always fun to go into a mine with Willie because he's always got some smart-ass comments. And she should make more smart-ass comments. See, I told you guys it'd be nice and dry in here. It's not that deep here, actually. As you start going, it's going to get a lot shallower, so it goes up about 3%. So. I thought it was actually about 2 feet deep. It's not that deep. That's not really good mine exploration. That's not really good mine exploration. Is the water cold? It feels warm to me, but you know, mind you, I have my chest waders on, so.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, that's usually the case. She's getting drier. I think there was a station with a telephone. Look at all the lagging and stuff in here. That's how they bolted all the back up, eh? So this stuff was really loose in here, so they bolted all that up. So, you know, this is my idea of a birthday party here. Get a bunch of friends together and go into a mine. It doesn't get any better than this. And the Remac is a huge mine. It goes there for miles and miles. It was shut down in 1978. It's getting drier. You know, we've improved from lots of water to quicksand. Oh no, she's stuck now. I get up to winch you out.
I really am stuck. Hang on, let me stand up. We'll touch it on the way back.
You think you want to start a job as a miner? No, there you go. Okay. Oh, it's just about up there. Oh. Oh, somebody must be mad at you. Why are they picking on you like that? Oh. Let me. I don't know if I step there or something. Is that going to help? No. Break the suction. Well, let's see. Whoa, it's pretty sticky down there. I think you stepped in a bad spot. There you go. Stick to the ties. The funny thing is, you haven't even really been drinking all that much beer today. No, you'll make it. You'll make it. Let's see. I'll step there.
Trying to go after medicine then.
Ah, we'll get that boot up there yet. No. Wow. There we go.
Okay, I'm tired.
Oh, don't put your foot back in there again.
Okay, let's just keep going.
Boy, these girls have way more fun than mine than I usually have. Yeah, keep your boots out of there. We're thinking it's going to dry up here pretty quick.
That's what you keep saying.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. It's like the military. You establish the truth and you just kind of stick to it. That's pretty cool going into a mine with a big crew like this.
Oh my god. Next time I'll wear shoes.
The entertainment community here. I don't know, my boots don't have no problem. I mean, they just walk right through the mud. What's cool. Yeah, so that's flowstone that's coming out of there.
Glowstone?
Flowstone. Yeah, it's calcium. It's in, same as your shower. It's calcium that's in the water and it just builds up there over time. In caves over thousands of years, it makes huge stalactites. But this mine's not that old. Less than 100 years old, I'm sure. You should dry up here again.
We got dusty stuff and we got clean. Dusty stuff. Where is up for that?
We got what? Ask your question. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's just a difference, really dramatic difference in the different types of rock, eh? I'm not a geologist, I couldn't tell you, but that's how it happens. The zones, they just change. And when they're mining lots of times, all of a sudden they're into some pay and all of a sudden it just quits, just like that. It's like night and day. So Willie, you're just thinking about having a crop and you found the fucking solution to your problem there, eh? Look at that, there's a cropper in there.
Yeah.
There's asswipe, you got asswipe in there?
Couple of rolls.
Let's have a look there.
Yeah, you'd want to
There's asswipe in there. What about you got a newspaper or magazine, any Playboy or anything like that to read?
No. It's the dirt. It's all speculated.
Okay, I told them girls I'd never go up there. It's really sketchy, but they wouldn't listen to me. So they're going up there anyhow, so. Because I told them there's lots of times you can find cool stuff up there.
Didn't you buy
Pam, don't put both feet on the same little rung.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never listen to me.
Don't swing your feet.
You should always. Anything interesting up there?
Another ladder, so it goes to another something other.
Yeah.
I'm not walking over that.
There you go. Always put your foot on a different rung. Never have 2 feet on the same rung because if it breaks.
But I have my arms. I'm carrying my weight in my arms.
Yes, dear. Anything interesting up there, Willie?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Well, that's pretty cool because it's not really steep, eh? Well, that's pretty steep.
Top ladder broke when they got to it.
So there's a slide there. So they had a slide for the tools. So they had a winch up there, and then they pulled all their tools and stuff on this winch going up there. That doesn't look like it goes very far, though, eh?
Just only 10 feet to the left
Yeah.
and then to the right, so it goes about 30 feet. Oh, this one's all chiseled flat. Maybe older, eh?
Yeah, we see these holes in here that look like they were on the one side, and then man, just massive freaking horseshoes in here. Eh? Look at the size of those horseshoes. I wonder how many hundreds of tons. Look at that! Look at that! Maybe I should boost you up there, Willie. Look, you can get up there, could you? That's not very steep. You could just climb up my shoulders and have a look up there, couldn't you?
Oh, I could probably get up there, sure.
Yeah, you're like a freaking.
Getting back down might be a little testy, but
No, you can just step on my shoulders. Here, Pam. Hold this camera. I'll give him a hand.
fucking monkey was. Watch your head. I might knock some rocks down.
that's okay. Somebody should hold my beer. That's all right.
Yeah, fine all over it.
See what's up there, Willie. That's kind of the first big stope that we got in here. So some big rocks are screaming down here. You know, the hazard always says them freaking rocks landing on your head. I don't know if it's going to go that far. It looks pretty cool from here, though.
Yeah, it's the same as the last one I climbed up.
Just a small thing?
Yeah, it only goes about 20 feet to the left.
Oh, yeah, just a little pocket, eh? Yeah.
To the right.
The array is going up this way. See what we can find here. Never been in this one before. There's about 4 feet of water starting up here. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. There's a ladder going up to higher sections here. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty cool. Goes way up there. Let's see what else we can find here. We're carrying on here. I'm not sure what else we would find here that was left over from mining here. Looks a little place where they stash some stuff. Yeah, cool. There we go. That's where Willie was looking at. Hey Willie, this is the top of that ladder you're looking at.
Yeah.
Right here. We're at this at the top of that stove.
Well, that was a much easier way to get up here than I said.
Yeah, because there's a slide on the one side.
Yeah, I see a big sheet of steel.
But that's really freaking dangerous going up there. Oh, what's up here? There's a light up here, look. Lots of tools and shit up here. Hey, look at that. There's a light up here.
Floodlight.
Floodlight here. Yeah. And look at this. That's from one of them winches, eh? The fair lead from a winch.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think you guys were going to follow me. I just thought I was going to see what was up here.
Oh, so this is where he just climbed up.
Yeah, that's where Willie climbed up.
And then it just stops right there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a big room here that would have been either electrical or compressor or something like that. We'll just have a look out here. Yeah. The big room they just blasted out for
It's bigger than my house.
whatever's in here is gone now, but probably a big compressor. Or, I'm not really sure what it was.
Here's the broom handle, like the whole.
Yeah. That looks like a pretty old broom. Looks like a witch's broom, eh? You want to try it out there, Joe?
Yeah.
See if you can fly through the mine with it. No, just ride it. Put it between your legs and
Oh,
say,
thanks. Now you
take me
tell
home, take me home.
We found my transportation.
Oh, there's the.
Not that I'm saying you're a witch or nothing. But, yeah, these are just rooms they use for other compressors or I don't know, motors or.
Yeah, you can smell the oil or.
Yeah, probably a compressor.
This light thing.
Very fine grain,
It's very soft.
Watch this. I told her, I said, she shouldn't go past that, but she won't listen to me. So she'll go past there. Watch, she's going to sink right up to her ass. From what I remember, that was just really nasty, that stuff there. This is a kind of a unique formation. It's really kind of a mudstone. I don't know what the hell it is. It's not soft now, is it? When I went through there, I just sunk right up. Yeah, you don't want to go past there.
The more I screw around, the more I
It's
do.
nasty stuff, isn't
It's
it?
like, yeah, it's like mixing the water up, and the more it gets all green.
I don't know what it is. Like you say, that formation is kind of unique, isn't it? So I wonder if we should try going up that last slope. There's a ladder. It doesn't seem that steep, right? You probably don't want to continue on all that much further.
So they put that ladder and chute in after they were done using the ore chute, right?
See, somebody could go up. You could probably go up that. You can go up that ladder right there.
Sure.
That ladder. That's not very far.
Yeah.
Leave your pack down here.
Practice.
If one of those rungs failed, it's no big deal. You're only a few feet off the ground. And it doesn't look that steep once you get going a little bit. See if there's anything interesting up there. So Willie's going to head up this. There you go. You never know. You see interesting stuff on those little landings sometimes, because the miners just leave all their tools and stuff up there. And Willie's going to head up this thing. It doesn't look that steep from here. No, it looks fine going up this way. Just going to make it up on this horseshoe. There he goes. Here he comes. That doesn't look that bad. Just rip that right out of the way. Just rip it out of there and just, yeah, there you go. And have a look up that. If it gets too steep, don't go any further. But doesn't look that bad from here, though. Looks pretty good, eh? Water running everywhere in the mines. I don't think that's the kind of shower you want to take. It's a slight step up from a golden shower.
Once you got through the muck at the beginning, you need the shower.
It goes up and stops?
Oh, yeah.
Always up a-
Okay.
Well, wait a minute, there's a ladder going up to the right.
Does it go a lot steeper, or is it just kind of, don't go crazy on it? The water is getting deeper, but the good news is we're getting closer to the surface. And you see the light at the end of the tunnel. The wind is just howling through out of here. I mean, right here it's just a beautiful, cool day. Outside it's like 35 degrees. So it causes the air comes in from the top of the line, just screams through here. What do you got there, Pam?
I'm a pack rat.
Yeah, I know you are. Show us your treasure there, Pam. Well, that's pretty cool, eh? You can never believe what you find in a mine, eh? But you got a really cool sign for the museum too. It says this way to surface. It's not so soft in here, eh? Because when you get further back in, it gets really mucky, eh? So a little bit of water, but it's pretty hard underneath here. So. Oh, there's Ricky Willie's going for a swim. Hard to see because the water's so muddy with so many people in here. Can't tell where the tracks are. I'm actually walking on the tracks, but if you trip, all of a sudden you and your camera goes for a swim. Yeah, so it's been a really cool day. We spent a lot of time underground there with 5 people that haven't been underground all that much. And especially Jen. The rest of us spent a little bit of time underground. The Remac's just a huge mine. You can spend days and days in here and not see everything. But we all made it in and out, and we're all safe. Well, this has been probably the most awesome birthday I could ever imagine. So we got a bunch of friends that get together, and I went into a freaking mine and showed a bunch of people stuff they didn't know about mines. And that's what it's all about, trying to educate people about the history and trying to preserve it before it's all gone. And especially, the mines we've seen today. It's just amazing with the HB mine. The main buildings are collapsing, and the Nugget and the Reno and everything. So I think it's really important that we get in here and document this stuff. It's not going to be very much longer, and this is all going to be destroyed or closed off. And I mean, this stuff is here for you guys to enjoy forever. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you somewhere else next week.